Hi guys, welcome to another weekly workout at Workout with Di, and today we have a kettlebell workout. Now if you don't have a kettlebell, that's fine, you can do the workout without the kettlebell, it'll just be a little less resistance. So you're going to start off with that kettlebell. Now the weight is going to be up to you. I chose, I think it's a 10 or a 15 pound per kettlebell here. So choosing a weight that's suitable for you, you're going to start off by grabbing the kettlebell by the horns as you would grab it, so that when you flip it with your hands, your kettlebell is up. And then you're going to take it behind the head and do a halo. So you're just drawing that circle around the top of your head like a halo. So you're going to be doing 20 reps in one direction, keeping the elbows nice and close to the body, trying to keep that ball of the kettlebell at the same height throughout the whole thing. So mobilizing through the shoulders. Now you want your knees slightly bent, belly is pulled in, and then when you've done that 20th rep, you're going to stop and reverse directions. Now with this one, you might find that it feels a little bit different one side to the other. So all we're doing is just mobilizing through the shoulders, but that change in direction might just feel a little bit different on one side. Usually that non-dominant side just feels a little bit off. Again, keeping those elbows in, pushing it around. So again, you've got 20 reps here. When you've done that 20th rep, we're going to move into a figure 8 with a hold. So give the arms a little shake, set those feet, squat distance, a little wider than the hips. You're going to take the kettlebell through, up and hold, through, up and hold. So you bring the hand to the opposite leg, bring it through the legs, up and over to the opposite shoulder. Sit the butt back, keep the chest up. Sitting that butt down. So here the arms aren't really doing any work, you're allowing the momentum of the kettlebell to bring the arms up to the shoulder. And again here you're going to be doing a total of 20 on each side. I think on this one I kind of lost count. I really don't like doing reps. I don't know, it's a personal trainer thing, I just kind of lose count of the reps. Especially when you have this guy coming to help. Yeah, a little bit of snuggle time. I think you missed me over the past few days. Alright, so you're going to come into a single leg deadlift. So, you're going to bring the kettlebell down and up. So you're reaching the kettlebell in front of the opposite foot. Now the belly is pulled in, back stays nice and long. Now that other leg can either float back, or maybe your legs are together and just lifting that foot off the floor. Whatever feels comfortable for you. For me, it just feels more comfortable to have that counterbalance out towards the back. So the important thing with the deadlifts is that the back is nice and long, abs are pulled in, And if you do find that you lose your balance, that's fine. Just tap the foot down and then join back in. There's a modification for this. You can have the toe of the opposite foot on the floor. That's fine too. Just a little bit easier, but at least you're not wobbling all over the place. Trying to aim just a little bit in front of that foot. Now because I fell over here on the way down, I don't count that as a rep. That's just my personal preference. Falling over on the way up, I'm fine with that, but on the way down, I want to get that eccentric contraction. Really lengthening, pushing the butt back, lengthening through those thighs, lengthening through the back, keeping the abs pulled in. Notice as well when I'm coming down, I'm looking down at the floor, not in front of me. Trying to focus on that standing leg. And if you can't get all the way down to the floor, that's fine too. Just, choose a target. Maybe you have a yoga block that you can put down on the floor and reach for that. A coffee table, as long as you don't put the kettlebell through the coffee table if it's glass. Just choose a target and go for it. Alright, we're going to move on to a kettlebell double-handed swing. So, feet in that squat position, a little wider than the hips. Push the kettlebell through the legs, squat down, and don't allow the arms to do the movement here. You want the legs and the glutes to push you up so that the kettlebell just moves all on its own. Arms are doing none of the work here. All the work is in the glutes, hamstrings, all the way through the thighs. Pull the belly in. So on this one, I think we're going to do about 25 reps. But again, you can choose your own rep range. Maybe you're not ready for 20 single leg deadlifts. Maybe you can only do 10. Maybe you can only do 5. You're going to make the workout your own. These are just suggestions. Alright, so after the kettlebell swing, you're going to do a reverse lunge with a figure 8. So holding the kettlebell in one hand, step back, and then you're going to thread the kettlebell through to the other hand and then step in and switch sides. So let's go. Step back, thread through, step up. Step back, thread, step up. So you bring that bottom knee down, so both knees bend to 90 degrees, chest is up, and you're just passing the kettlebell through that front leg. So you have that figure of 8 just coming through towards the front legs. Chest is up, belly is in. And again, you're just pushing through, allowing the kettlebell just to reach its own rhythm, its own momentum. So if you don't have the kettlebell, you can just skip the arm movement and just do a reverse lunge. Alright, so for the final movement, we're going to do a plank with a reach. Now, I've put the kettlebell to the end of the mat here. Now, I've doubled the mat up so it's only half the length. So the kettlebell's on the end and I'm going to be on the other end with my elbows on the edge of the mat. So, options, full plank, or you can come down onto the knees, your choice. So, on the elbows, and then you're going to lift one arm and reach that kettlebell. Now this is a challenging move because you want as little movement as possible in the hips. But because you're on one arm, the hips are going to want to shift. So you can see a little movement in my hips. There you can see quite a lot. But you want as little movement as possible in the hips. Really try and squeeze the glutes, keep the back nice and long, pull the belly in, really reach towards the kettlebell. And again, you don't want to move the shoulders either, so the shoulders stay square to the floor. Pull the belly in. And great job. So again, you got 20 reps of those, 20 each side. So if you have time, do the workout again and just keep going until you run out of time. That was this week's workout, guys. Great job. Don't forget, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I put out new workouts every Wednesday. Alright, so I'm adding this on the end. So if you don't have the kettlebell, you can do the moves without the kettlebell, just moving the arms around for the halo. Squeeze the hands together. For the figure 8 with the hold, you're just going to push through, come up to the shoulder. Squat down and up to the shoulder. So there's a little rotation in the chest. Alternating the sides. Deadlift, same thing. You're just going to come down without the kettlebell. Touch the floor if you can, or touch the coffee table, touch the shin, touch your dog. And again, you're going to switch legs, doing as many reps as you can. Maybe you're ready for 10, maybe you're ready for 15, or maybe 20. The kettlebell swing, you're going to push through the legs and then up. So same as with the kettlebell here, you're just going to let the arms do their own thing. Let them swing. Focus on the glutes, focus on the legs. And then we have the reverse lunge with the figure 8. Arms out to the side, just step back and then just sweep the hand through between the leg. So sweeping it between, sweeping it between. And then for the final move, we have the plank with the reach. So you're just going to be in that plank, reaching forward. Just without the target, but the target does really help mind-body connection. And then the modification, you just drop down to the knees, doing the same thing, reaching in front. And those are the modifications. So if you don't have the kettlebell, you can still do the workout, no excuses. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and remember to subscribe to my channel. I put out new workout videos every Wednesday. Bye!